Good morning guys, welcome back to Work Life Glue. Today I'm doing a weekly prep video where I take you guys along on our weekend. I show you the fun and functional things we do on the weekend to create balance that sticks for our family. Hopefully to motivate, inspire, feel relatable with somebody, and just enjoy watching. So today is actually an interesting day. My big girls are at my mom's. She took them overnight. My baby is up falling asleep. She's grunting, so if you hear her, that's why. And my husband actually had to work today, but he worked really early and he'll hopefully be home by noon-ish. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so happy belated Mother's Day to you guys, which was last weekend when you're watching this. So I get some time to myself. I actually slept till 6. I got to go visit a friend last night. Didn't go to bed till like 10:30, and then woke up at 6, baby was up, fed her, played with her, read some books, everything, got ready, and then now she's down for her nap. So I actually need to edit a video for Monday, so I'm gonna work on that now while she's falling asleep and napping. And then I think we're gonna do a little garage sailing, she and I, to kill some time till my husband gets home, and then he's gonna come home while the baby naps for her afternoon nap so that I can go buy flowers and stuff for our landscaping that we need to do. It just will be so much easier by myself, so it's a little like Mother's Day treat to myself. So that's what I have planned for today. Got a bunch of editing done. Little one is up. So before Gwenny and I leave to go drive around for a little bit and look at garage sale, I just printed out some of these interview sheets that I'm gonna grab the girls and do these for my mom. I totally spaced doing it till last night and they're not here, so I'm gonna have my oldest daughter, I'll just ask them the questions and write it out. My oldest daughter could probably write her answers, but we'll see. And then I'll do my 3-year-old. And then my oldest came home from school with the sweetest packet that made me sob. How cute is this? And then she filled this out. My mom works hard too, because she works life glue. How sweet is that? Celia tells everybody, my mom does work life glue, and it's so cute and sweet. And so I already have the interview from her, so I'm gonna have my husband ask my 3-year-old questions about me. I know he could surprise me with this, but I just like to have it for reference. I just think it's sweet to see what they say, and so I don't think it's a big deal to ask him to do this. And then I do them for Father's Day as well. Can't always expect your husbands to read your mind, guys. So I'm guessing he forgot, since I forgot to do one for my mom, so I will give that to him. And then I have a card from my mom. None of the Nana ones I like, so we'll just cross that off and write Nana. But I got her card. And then my 3-year-old has broken some of her coasters because she had, I think it was like the cork kind of coasters, and my 3-year-old broke them. So I got her 2 sets of these really pretty, like faux leather, kind of like embossed tan coasters. Hopefully she will like. And then my mom has mentioned when they sold their last house, they were just, it was a very stressful, overwhelming process because they were downsizing from a hobby farm to, you know, just a house in the city. And so we had so much stuff to go through. I don't think I shared a lot during that time. It was just a very stressful move. We were trying to help as much as possible. So my mom ended up just leaving all of her wind chimes at the old house for the new owners. And I love wind chimes. I grew up listening to them, and it just breaks my heart, and I never really noticed that they don't have any at their new house, so I got her one to start off her collection. And then I also have a necklace coming. I'll post a photo here. It's from Etsy. I wanted to get her a necklace now that we've, I believe, completed our family. It's still up for debate, mainly because I hate being pregnant, and I don't know that I could do it again. But anyway, I digress. But now that we, I think, are done having kids, at least for the time being, we got her like a Nana necklace. It doesn't say Nana. I wanted something that was very tasteful, very beautiful, not too like kitschy, if that makes sense, but still beautiful and reflects her being a Nana because it's her favorite role in the entire world. And so I got her this really beautiful necklace on Etsy. I will link to it below, but I don't think it's going to be here by today. So it's just a beautiful circle, gold circle with 3 different leaves for each of the girls' birthstones to go in. And that way it's very beautiful, but not obviously like, it doesn't scream Nana, but she can wear it and you know, show her love for her baby. So that's something else that's coming. So I'm just gonna quickly wrap these. I don't think I have a bag big enough for this one, and I don't have any good wrapping paper, but my mom loves Scottish and Irish plaid, so I'm gonna just say that that's what this is, even though it's Christmas wrapping paper. And then the coasters I'm just gonna put in here. Got that all ready to go to my mom's. Gwenny and I are gonna go drive around, do a little garage selling. There's a lot of garage sales going on right now because it's so nice out. And then hopefully we'll come back, have lunch, and then Sam should be home. I got a bunch of flowers. This is for the front of our house, but all these are for this garden bed, and I'm gonna go pick up some more when Sam gets home. So I picked up 2 peony bushes because I love them, and I want to see if I can grow them. I got 2 planters. I got some fertilizer, some potting soil, some moss for fairy gardens, and then down here is a whole bunch of strawberries because I ordered a strawberry planter that kind of is like a tower, and it's got different spots that you can put strawberry plants. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. We spent the evening with my family last night, didn't film, but I got to sleep till like 6:30 this morning. Cian got the girls up. It's Mother's Day today. Woke up with really beautiful gifts. I'll show you guys, and flowers, and yeah, I am not dressed yet. I just got ready, but we're gonna be doing a ton of yard work today is the plan, to just knock it all out. Cian surprised me with these beautiful carnations and lilies and roses. Beautiful. He got me this coffee that's called the Three Sisters. Isn't that so cute? Because we have 3 daughters. This really beautiful music box for my desk. It plays You Are My Sunshine. This Risen Motherhood book. It seems more like a devotional, or maybe it is just a book, but super beautiful. And then my favorite Reese's. So he definitely knocked it out of the park. Oh, and new slippers that are like bright pink memory foam inside, and they're very comfy. And also root beer, because I love root beer. I got these flowers this past week from the little boy that I watch for Child Care Provider Appreciation Day. So I hope your daycare families spoiled you guys a little bit if you're a daycare provider. Aren't they beautiful? And Celia brought me home these marigolds on Friday from school. Cian is prepping waffles for the month. We do this every week where we make a big batch of something that we're making for breakfast that morning. We just like triple the recipe, and then we have enough for the whole month for weekdays. So I've got a giant list of what we're doing today. I don't know that we're gonna get through all of it, but we'll see how far we get. Here's our giant mulch pile. Cian's gonna be wheelbarrowing over to different areas. And I'm just starting to rake up all the mulch. I'm gonna put it on this tarp, pull as many weeds as I can, put some plant barrier down, or weed barrier, and then figure out where I want to plant everything. Okay, don't really know what I'm doing, just going with this. Got my peony bushes over there, and I got the geraniums kind of mixed in, these tall pretty grasses, and then I did like whitish, yellowish begonia, then pink, then white, then pink, then white, then pink. And I've got these beautiful angel wings mixed, alternating with these colorful leaf, and hopefully they'll all spread out. So hopefully this will look good. Taking a lunch break. So far, Santa's mulched the side yard along the driveway. I have removed the mulch from the back bed, pulled the weeds, laid down the landscape fabric. planted the flowers. I just fertilized flowers. I'll show you guys in a second. Our neighbors like to stare at us all the time, so I always feel weird filming then. So anyway, so I still need to mulch the flowers and then do our garden, and then San's gonna mulch the front. I still need to mulch the garden bed. Need to fertilize our trees in the back, and then we need to mulch under the playhouse and along the trees in the back. So I got all the flowers planted and fertilized. Next up, I put landscape fabric under here last year, but we didn't do it around the trees. So I'm gonna rake all of the mulch over, lay landscape fabric down, then we're gonna put another layer of mulch on this, and we're gonna try to set up an irrigation system to all of these. So I ripped out a bunch of grass that was growing here, laid down all the landscape fabric, and our wheelbarrow is shot, so my dad's bringing over his so we can borrow it till the end of this project. The tire keeps deflating. Looking really good. I'm exhausted. It is 3 o'clock, and this has definitely been the first year we've been able to do much landscaping when the girls have been awake, but it's still really hard. 6-year-old does great. She's at a great age for helping and like actually being helpful and knowing like how to not be unhelpful, if that makes sense. Our 3-year-old does pretty well, but I don't know if you guys have seen that video of the little boy baking with his grandma where he keeps like grabbing everything and pouring stuff in, and she's just laughing. Well, that's 3-year-old in our house. Just constant like grabbing everything that we don't want them to grab, or like pouring stuff that we're not supposed to pour yet and stuff like that. And like not naughty, just very 3. And so that gets really hard when you're like trying to do something a certain way. But that's why we were really trying to get more done during nap. And then the baby, I don't know, like she does okay outside sometimes, but she wanted to be in the swing. But when I was planting flowers, like I can't be pushing her in the swing and planting flowers. And we tried putting her in the playpen, and then she's just crying. So they're all up now. I'm just letting them watch a show right now while I cool down. I'm gonna fold some laundry that I need done for the girls for school tomorrow. San's out trying to finish the mulching, and then he's gonna come in and cook like a Mother's Day supper, and I'm gonna take the girls back out and try to kind of clean up, tie up loose ends. I'm exhausted though. Like, I am not a huge fan of landscaping. I'm like, I could work in a nursery where I'm just like putting things in pots and stuff, but like being like hunched over or like digging, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite. And I don't know what I'm doing half the time, and I don't think we have like the proper tools half the time, so I feel like that makes it harder. But I'm glad we're getting it done. I wanted to get it done today because we won't have time next weekend, and better now than later, I guess. So I'm gonna fold some laundry and try to relax just a bit. I am listening to the podcast Counterclock. If you guys are fans of true crime, it's really good. I'm listening to the 3rd season. I've listened to the 1st season, it was really good. I didn't listen to the 2nd season, and then I've heard the 3rd season is so good that I'm listening to that. They're all separate stories, so if you jump in, you know, it doesn't matter what season you listen to, they're all really good. So almost done with the 3rd season, and it's very interesting.
So it was quite an afternoon, as you guys saw. We got quite a bit done, but there's still some loose ends to tie up. Like, we still have, like, I would say almost a little under half of that giant pile of mulch that we have in the driveway, and then there's still some spots that I need to wrap up covering with mulch. Like the front could use some more, the side yard and part along the driveway could use some more too. But yeah, came inside, took a breather. I'm in here with Gwenny, and I am prepping hibachi at home. So we got some shrimp. I'm gonna marinate that in some teriyaki. We got orange sauce. This is good stuff for being pre-made, obviously, because it's Panda Express. We got that for the chicken, and then we're gonna do a basic soy teriyaki marinade for some. I believe I got some sirloin right here too. So really excited about that. Got some onions right here. Got some vegetables for it, so we're gonna cook that probably all inside, just so that way it's all contained, and we're gonna cook everything inside. I was gonna use this griddle thing that I got for my propane grill instead of buying like a dedicated flat top, because we don't have much room out there if you have seen all the cooking gadgets that I have out there. So was gonna use that today, but because of timing and because of her, because I'm watching her as well in here while upstairs outside with the big girls, it's just better and smarter just to be inside. Everything's in here, and I can control, you know, the variables are more controllable in here.
Another giant load of laundry. So Sam's giving the big girls a bath. We just had supper. Gwen needs me to lay her down. I'm gonna be ending on this vlog now by saying that I think Mother's Day is overrated. I think it's wonderful that we celebrate our moms. I built it up too much in my head, and my kids are still kids, and trying to do a bunch of stuff in one day is hard, and I should have expected that. And when you get a bunch of stuff done outside, you don't get a bunch of stuff done inside. So I feel like behind before the week has even started, but I'm just gonna give myself grace, take a long shower tonight, relax, use my self massager on my back, and call it a night. It was a good day overall. It's just very long, hard, and exhausting for everybody. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a good Mother's Day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.